Ms. Judy. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Would you just introduce yourself and,
Sure.
and then I'll start with my questions.
Okay. Judy Renshaw, and I am Senior Vice President of Business and Community Services here at the Jackson Chamber.
Okay. And what year were you in Westar?
In 1992. That seems like a long time ago, doesn't it?
No, not just yesterday. Just yesterday. So what was your involvement with Westar from the very beginning?
Well, of course, obviously, after the class, I wanted to stay engaged, and so I immediately became a member of just the association, and just kind of tried to attend events that were going on to continue that networking that's so great with Westar. And then later on in 1996, I think, is when I really started getting engaged and became a member of the Alumni Council at that point in time.
And so today, are you still on the Alumni Council? Or?
I am. In fact, I've kind of integrated into several different areas. I served as the communications chair for a while, and in 2006, I think it was, I became vice chair of the Alumni Council, and then last year, 2012, I became chair of the Alumni Council, which is a great honor, especially following Dennis Henderson, who was such a great chair.
Okay.
And then from that, also last year, became a member of the Board of Trustees, which is a great honor as well.
Oh my goodness, so busy. So you're
It's a good busy.
A good busy. There you go. So describe to me your career at the time in '92 when you were on the in Westar versus now.
I think there, I was a bright-eyed, young person who was trying to get engaged in the community and learn more about the area in which I lived. And in working at the chamber, certainly that was something that I got to know a lot about my community that I lived in. But I wanted to branch out and get to know more about the area that I lived in West Tennessee, because Tennessee is such a long state, and we love West Tennessee. And my dad was a farmer, so the agricultural aspects of West Tennessee certainly fit my personality. But I wanted to get to know some of the other people in the West Tennessee area, because we know that working together, collaborating a lot, is something that is vital for West Tennessee.
And so comparing there to now, were you vice president at the time then of the chamber?
I've kind of moved around at the chamber and done just about every position here at the chamber. I was probably a manager at that point in time, and have just moved within the organization as the years have gone by. But I've always been involved in the Leadership Jackson program since it started in 1979. And so I understood the importance of leadership development programs and just the connectivity of making relationships and just what you can do collaboratively together in the West Tennessee area.
So describe your community involvement at the time you were going through Westar.
I was probably involved with the Child Abuse Prevention Center. I've been involved with it for quite a while, and since then I've been gotten involved in the Jackson Arts Council here and been on it for quite a while, and also the American Red Cross. I've been involved with it as well. So I tried to make sure that I was picking certain agencies that I really wanted to be involved with, because between that and work and family, and then being involved with Westar too, I wanted to make sure that I could do the best that I could do in all of those organizations.
So looking back at the beginning of the Westar program, is it today what you would have expected it to be?
I think so. I mean, it's one of those things that you want to always reassess where you are. You always want to look at how you can be better at what you're doing. And I think Virginia has certainly kept a pulse on that. Bob Smith was great in being creative and futuristic thinking, and Charlie has followed right in the footsteps of all the chairs that have been involved with Westar through the time that it's been in existence. So I think they've never rested with saying it's the best that it can be. They've always continued to try to make it better every year, and I think that they have done that.
I have to agree. So what would you like to see for the next 25 years for Westar?
Every person in West Tennessee has participated in Westar, and there is such an infusion of ideas and synergy that the state cannot not look at West Tennessee, and that we've been able to improve business and industry and infrastructure and all the aspects that make our community and our part of the state a better place to live and work and raise a family.
So, what has changed the most in West Tennessee during your lifetime, or at least during your time in West Tennessee?
I think that we're working together, and I really credit Westar for that. I think before, everybody's kind of been interested in their own part of the West Tennessee, their own little county. And I think we're starting to step past that and removing the boundaries and realizing that what's good for one county is good for the entire part of the state of West Tennessee. And so I think we're working together better than we ever have in the past.
So is there anything interesting and or comical that you would be able to tell us regarding your experience with Westar?
Westar has so many different opportunities, I guess, and there's always been humor in just about all of them. I do have a story with Bob Smith, our regional executive director for Westar. When I was going through the program, everyone was coming to my room and my roommate's room to watch a movie, and we said, oh, we've forgotten to call Bob. And so I jumped on the phone and called and said, Bob, are you going to come up to my room and watch a movie? And it was like a long pause, and Bob was probably thinking, oh my gosh, what is she asking me? And then I realized what he was thinking, and I said, everybody's up here. And he went, oh yeah, I'll be right up. So, he was protecting himself, and I just wasn't thinking about what I was saying. So that was pretty humorous, and I've reminded Bob about that all through the years. Yeah.
That's great. Was there anything in closing that you would like to just say? This is for our legacy story that we're going to have for our 25th, I think, class reunion all together. And is there anything you'd like to say in closing?
Just that Westar is such an amazing program, and just the vision that Bob Smith had for starting it in West Tennessee is something that really brought West Tennessee to life and to light for everybody else across the state. And I'm so proud of Westar, and it's certainly a model for the state and for other regional leadership development programs across the state. And so kudos to all those that have been involved in it.
Thank you again for your time.
Thank you. Hopefully